I only told Haluknik about the interview. Oh. Oh, that's why. Thing's not even plugged in.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
I only told Haluknik.
How do I get back into this again? I can't see the scoreboard thing, like the function it. Is it this? Like where I can see it again? Or did you put it somewhere else?
Let me try this.
Oh, did I even? Isn't there a way you could get it back?
Yeah.
Or do we have to turn it off at first?
You're supposed to be able to click here.
Or maybe turn that off first?
Yeah.
Basketball, I bet. Replace.
Where is it?
You gotta be kidding, bro. That's interesting. Reset it in and reset it out, maybe? I don't know.
Let me get this shit off the screen here. Let me move all this down because you never know. Sometimes this shit gets hidden.
Oh, is it? Wait, is it right there? No.
Why don't we just shut it down?
Yeah, shut it down. Well, we can't shut down Wirecast.
No.
Yeah.
And click don't save.
Yeah.
Because then it'll come back.
It will?
Yeah, because it should. Because if you save it, then it won't. All right. I only told Haluknik about the interview.
Oh, shoot. I think we were on sound. All right.
Good evening. Welcome to girls basketball here on Zaleski Sports. Doubleheader. Franklin, Oak Creek, Franklin. Oh, Franklin gets the upset in game 1 in boys basketball against the number 9th ranked team in the state, Oak Creek. Oak Creek in this game, 10-0 coming in for conference for the girls. Steve Aluknik, you know he's famous for his conference winning streak over 100 a couple years ago that was snapped by this very Franklin Sabres squad. And Franklin, on the other hand, 4-14 this year, 3-6 on the season. Looking for a big win here tonight. Probably would be the biggest of the year if they can get so done tonight. I'm going to pull up their schedules real quick here. Pulling up Franklin right now. We had a rush and a discrepancy in between games. So Franklin coming off a win against Racine Park, 74-65. They've actually won 2 out of their last 4 against Horlick and Park. For those games, they've only won 2 games up until the last 2 out of 4. So Franklin playing the better basketball they wanted to recently. Meanwhile, Steve Aluknik's team started off a little bit slow, but they've had a really tough schedule this year. They've brought down Kimberly down. They brought down, I think, Brookfield East to Oak Creek High School. They brought Kimberly to Oak Creek High School. Yeah, so they've had some, and Steve Aluknik's team on a 5-game winning streak. Last loss was to the Brookfield East Spartans. We saw them a couple weeks ago too, about a week ago and they took down Tosa East, so that's a good team over there. Steve Aluknik's team only lost by 9 to them. Kimberly, they lost by 20, but it was a close game in the second half. I think it was a lot closer than 20.
He tightened it. Because
yeah. So it's going to be an interesting game tonight. We're going to have the national anthem again.
Really?
Well, it looks like it.
I mean, not saying nothing against the country. Obviously, you got to respect.
Yeah.
Usually when they do double headers, it's usually just once, though, right?
Yep.
Wouldn't be opposed to it, though.
Yeah. So we're gonna pause for the national anthem here. Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vanxalata here. He's set to get started here with the girls' basketball matchup in this rivalry. First starting for the Oak Creek Knights will be, and it's led by Steve Aluknik. We're going to talk about his conference winning streak a lot tonight. We've never had the Oak Creek girls on yet, but now's a good chance. Starting lineups here now for Oak Creek. Jordan Murphy, number 2. Savannah Jones, number 14. Megan Geeson, number 20. The leading scorer, by the way. Amelia Furman, 32, and Kaylin Eichhoff, number 33. That will be the starting lineup for Steve Aluknik's Oak Creek Knights as they're being introduced here.
Oh, that's shoot! All the players haven't even been introduced yet.
Yeah, I said them a little bit.
Because I thought you said it fast, so I wasn't really. I was paying attention to tightening the camera.
I thought I missed a player first. Oak Creek is coached by Steve Aluknik, 12-7 and a perfect 10-0 in the Southeast Conference, looking for another conference streak. We know everything about Steve Aluknik's conference streak. It was about, 100-some games? He never lost a conference game in the Southeast. It ended in 2022, I think. The Franklin girls 2023 class snapped that streak. Now the starting lineup for Franklin, looking to get in the winning side of things.
They got a nice graphic on their Jumbotron, too, for their starting lineup.
Lily McRae, the first starter, number 2. Oh, never mind. Grace Meinholz. Now this is what happens when I read vertically. And then it's Brenna Nichols, number 14. Wrong name again, Maddie Lemke. Oh my gosh. I was reading off Stan Atkinson. Taylor Trong, the other starter. Gabby Pritchard.
A lot of new faces this season for Franklin after coming off of a state appearance last year.
Yep, Franklin coached by Laura Lupsko. Her first year as head coach took over for Ron Hibben, who took them to state a year ago. They beat Muskego in that highly anticipated sectional final. She was a part of that staff, but now leading the Sabre program. Obviously, they're looking to get back in the winning ways, 4-14 on the season, 3-6 in conference. But tonight would be the way. Obviously, they want to follow suit with what the boys team did. The boys team came away with an upset victory over the 9th-ranked Oak Creek Knights. According to our rankings, Oak Creek's what, 16th?
Yep.
Yep,
and then Wisport's 9th.
No, I'm talking about for girls. I don't think.
Oh, for this, yeah.
Yeah.
They're 21st in girls.
And I don't think they're ranked statewide. So Franklin starts with a basketball. Now pushing the ball around inside. It's stolen right away by Geeson. Geeson, the leading scorer, going fast right away. Geeson turning around, out of bounds, right back to the Sabres. Sabres start off hot on defense. So I should say both teams do. Inbounds it to Grace Meinholz. Meinholz will bring it up. Never mind, that's Pritchard with the basketball. Back to Lemke. Back to Nichols. They're spreading the ball around here early. Back outside, that one's out of bounds. Back to the Knights.
What was that? Felt something shake.
Oh, yeah, I had that happen during last game. Every time I felt like I was turning the camera, that table would start vibrating. I'm like, what's going on here? So now that'll be Jordan Murphy bringing up court here now. Back to Eichhoff. Eichhoff from the top of the key. Inside pass to Geeson.
Ooh.
But a foul.
Megan Geeson, UW Oshkosh commit.
I didn't even know she was committed there.
Yeah. For basketball, the leading scorer as well. Wearing a knee brace, I remember from our time at Oak Creek. I think she, from what I heard, she tore ACL, I think it was last year.
Did she start freshman year? I feel like she's been around a while.
She's been a while. I think 4-year varsity starter.
First free throw is no good.
Like this game still, I mean, Franklin, they're having a lot of a down year, but
Yep.
they could still make this close. It's a rivalry at the end of the day. Last time it wasn't super close, but I would.
And she misses both. And, you know, it's kind of funny because we were talking about Eric Hollow, what he's been able to do in 2 years. This is what I thought. Eric Hollow's first year is how I thought maybe Laura Lupsko's, the same kind of first year was going to happen.
Oh.
So I thought, you know how teams get a new coach and sometimes they struggle at the beginning.
Well, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You would expect more of a first year out of Eric Howell, kind of like what Lupsko's having right now.
I think in that first game we had, you got to give Tyler Prideaux a lot of credit. Yeah. They last year with the first-year head coach Eric Howell, he actually swept Franklin, and then this year he said, welcome to the rivalry.
Eichhoff up fast, she's fouled.
We're going to run this town like the Rihanna song, he said.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of those things that was just surprising. Probably statewide it's going to be surprising, too, that Franklin predicted, 4th or 5th in the SEC?
Yeah.
Now they're going to move up to 2nd. And obviously they were swept by Park, and they're too many games back now.
Doesn't get any easier for Oak Creek either. They got Racine Park on Tuesday.
But it's a good get-back game if they can get it. Meanwhile, Eichhoff makes the first free throw. And she's got Oak Creek's first point of the night.
Almost want to say that win from Franklin kind of like boosts the chance of a conference title for Park even more.
Yeah, Park
to clinch.
I wonder if Park's even aware. They might be. And it's a fight for the basketball, and it's a jump ball.
It's just seeing a lot of aggressiveness. That's how you know this is a rivalry game. Remember last game, there were bodies falling all over the ground.
Yeah.
This game now, too, already.
Yep, so Meinholz will bring it up court here now. From the top of the key, back to the left wing. Very hard to talk to both coaches between games. The band was blaring, and that one's overlaid that time.
Yeah, I had to get a quick interview because apparently when we were doing the interview, they couldn't start warm-ups until we were done with the interview. So
we got chewed out for that. By one of the staff we know friendly. He wasn't too happy with us, but you know what? We told him it's part of our job. and he quickly understood.
We want to have to let the kids and coach have their moment.
You were standing in the perfect spot where they still could have let the kids on the court and warmed up. I mean, you weren't even on the court.
Well, at least I didn't stand in the middle of the court.
Yeah, I know. Interesting. But anyways, Megan Geeson with the basketball back to Eichhoff. And look at this Franklin defense here. Taylor Trong playing good defense there as well.
Yeah, they're playing some really great defense. Yeah. Only allowing 1 point so far in the first 2 minutes of the game. Here,
Megan Geeson driving around now. Oh, she's got it.
Don't let her get through the lane. She can roll through fast. Oops.
She's dangerous.
You know what? I accidentally put Franklin up 3-0 to start the game.
Oh.
It's 3-0 Oak Creek. Sorry, guys.
Up fast. Overlaid again that time from Mineholes. Franklin can't buy a basket here early on. Obviously, Franklin, we talked about a year ago, many good players that they lost. They fell to the state semifinal against Arrowhead last year, a year ago. We were up there and actually witnessed it. But they had a pretty good team last year. And Eichhoff gets it to go. 3 for Eichhoff here early on. It's a 5-0 Oak Creek lead.
Look at that in the student section. Tyler Podol's joining them.
Tyler Podol says, hey.
Celebrating. That's cool.
Trust me, he's a really good coach, but I bet he's shocked. I mean, let's be honest. That Oak Creek team is a pretty good boys team this year.
He's one of my favorite coaches to interview.
Yes. Terang. Up, got it. First 2 points.
Here you go, Taylor Trong.
Trung, sorry, I was a little bit off. I'm going to change that real quick.
You went for name pronunciations, too?
No. I couldn't talk to any coaches. The band was too loud. I was talking with Steve Lucknick, the Oak Creek girls coach, before the game. He had asked me to repeat myself 2 or 3 times because we couldn't hear each other. Deep three, no good that time.
Got a rebound, got to box out. That's what I tell my rec kids.
Back to Eichhoff. Eichhoff's been hot here early. Back outside. Here's a 3-point shot. No good. And Eichhoff picks up the rebound, trips, and falls down.
Yeah, you can't. This is the type of start already. You can already tell that Franklin or Oak Creek just rolling those offensive boards, and that's why they're winning this game. But you know what is interesting about Oak Creek this season?
What's up?
They got a really great squad, but I know they're you may think 10-0 in conference, that's really good. Yeah, it is, but
Jones
hits a 3, but think about what they are outside of conference.
Yeah.
The games that get you ready for state, they're 2-7 outside of conference.
I got to be honest, so they played Brookfield East, Kimberly. Those are 2 top teams right there. And they played.
Both teams play state caliber teams, which is good.
That's going to help them the seed rankings, which the girls basketball rankings come out a week from Sunday. Here's a 3-pointer. Jones looking to stay hot. No good. 8-2. Franklin picks up the rebound.
Sensing a timeout possibly coming.
Driving around, stolen. Who's got it? Franklin gets it back. Driving around now. Back out to the right wing now. Just swinging. Franklin's had some pretty good ball movement on here early. And that one's nearly tipped away again. Back to the right wing. Looking to drive in. And stolen, following Eichhoff that time. And that one comes up that time, Murphy. 8-2 lead for Oak Creek, looking to extend it. Eichhoff with the basketball. Eichhoff spinning around. Eichhoff gives it back to the left wing. Inside, tipped away. Trong with the basketball. She's going to go fast on the other side. Up with it fast, fouled.
Taylor Trong, one of the returning players from last year that had a really big impact on the state run. I believe she's one of the captains of the team as well. Really great season she's had.
So Trong will go to the line. She's got the only 2 points for Franklin as well early on. So she'll look to extend that. First free throw, no good.
Franklin girls have 3 seniors on their squad. The thing I noticed about Franklin's boys team, they got 7 seniors.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
So next year,
Wouldn't expect a sweep next year.
never say never with Tyler Podol.
Oh, I know. We never thought we'd see a sweep this year.
We thought we knew Franklin had a chance to be great still, but I didn't think they were going to be like I'm not shading him or anything, but I didn't think it was going to be this subpar or like this amazing of a season right now. And keep in mind in our seed, what is it? They call it seed score rankings, right? Our seed score rankings, they're just outside the top 25. That might push them over.
Yeah, that should, because Oak Creek's got a pretty good record, and they beat some good teams too. They obviously
Sheboygan North is a big part of that. So don't be surprised next week if you see the Sabres possibly in the top 25. You'll have to find that out at Zaleski Sports VIP. $5 a month. That's it.
Look at this defense here.
Taylor
Oak Creek
Trong
having a hard time here. Oh, we got Franklin tripping over each other out there. Meanwhile, Oak Creek gets a fast basket. And I think we got an injury here, unfortunately. I think that's Amelia Furman with that basket.
Taylor Trong is down. Let's take a game break.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back here in a couple seconds.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, back here on Zaleski Sports, 10-3 lead for the Oak Creek Knights here early on. Join us tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Fun-filled day of boys basketball. I'm telling you, we're going to have a whole NBA setup tomorrow.
I think ecstatic.
Yeah. I mean, we have some people, I think, from FanDuel, Wisconsin, that are going to help us. It looks like it, because they had a lot more. Looks like we had a lot more crew guys than our own Zaleski guys that helped set up today, I should say, at the Pfizer Forum. Jason Zaleski and Trevor Zaleski, both the guys in the office there helping set up.
Big Ten-style broadcast is what Jason Zaleski said.
Yeah. Jordan Murphy now with the basketball after the turnover. Savannah Jones back to Furman. Back to Murphy now. Here for the top of the key. Here's a three-pointer. Why not? No good. Rebounded that time by Lemke. Back quickly on the other side. Didn't look like she was expecting that basketball. It falls out of bounds. Back to Oak Creek. Wadinsky is now in the game for Oak Creek. She inbounds it now to Jordan Murphy. Murphy, a junior. One of the new ones we've seen on the team now. Geeson inside. Geeson going up fast with strength. No good, but rebounded by Oak Creek.
Yeah, that's like the 10th offensive rebound I've seen already
inside,
in the first half for Oak Creek.
Ball
doing a really great job doing that.
Inside, using the size. No good. Back to the other side now. Franklin with the basketball down 7. Got a little bit making up to do here. Back now to the left wing. To the top of the key we go.
Gotta be able to find a wide open player.
They got good ball movement. It's just that they can't get to the lane, and that one blocked, and back to Oak Creek. Murphy now with the basketball. Here's a three-point shot outside. Bouncing, no good. Rebounded by the Sabres. Binkowski with the basketball now. Inside. Back to Binkowski. Here's a deep three. No good. Rebounded by Geeson. And scoring has taken a pause here at Franklin High School for the few minutes here. Pete's back to Murphy. Murphy says, why not? And misses the rim. And we'll go back to Franklin.
I think that's really hurting Franklin right now is the injury to Taylor Trong. It looked like it was, I want to wish it was a really bad knee injury, but I think it was something with the knee. So hopefully, hope for the best for her. She's got the only 3 points for Franklin too, right?
Yeah, I know. That's big loss for Franklin. Obviously wish the best to her. And obviously they fell on top of each other. It didn't look like the best. Now to Ortiz. Ortiz. Jalen Ortiz with the basketball now. Steve Lucknick checking in a few new. Elisa Rivera now back to Wadinsky. Geeson's still in there, though.
Don't get me wrong. Franklin's doing a really great job on defense right now, but they have to get their rebounds. They're not rebounding right now. They're getting out-rebounded like crazy tonight.
And outside to Geeson. Geeson picks it up. Nope, out of bounds.
Just like that. That's a great defensive stop that time.
Franklin's 3 conference wins this year. Case, Horlick, Park. So it's obviously little bit down year from a year ago. Obviously went to state, but obviously they're reloading a little bit too. And that one's thrown way out of bounds and back to Oak Creek. Obviously we've seen this.
I don't think we've seen a score in a while.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. You know, you make that joke all the time with a lid on the rim. We've had a lid on both rims.
It's been like the last 3 to 4 minutes too where that's been like that. Oak Creek got off to a pretty hot start too.
Yeah, so 10
Just
to 3
can't find
lead.
the rhythm right now.
Now back to Rivera. Rivera looking to drive and spin moves. Up. Got it. Alyssa Rivera, her first 2. Now back. Now looking. Inside and a foul. 9-point game here early on with 9 minutes remaining.
Oh, wow. Just got a notification from my phone
Yep.
about the Bucks. They're 9 of 9 from 3. Talk about a 2K numbers night, huh?
Yeah. Oh, and a foul, and it's actually a travel they're going to call.
Might be wondering too. You're probably asking me too. Are they winning because of that?
Oh, I hope so. Oh, no way.
Yeah, they are.
I was gonna
They're
say.
up by 12.
I was going to say, they got 9 for 9 for threes, and they're not winning. It'd be kind of concerning about the defense. Or unless the other team is just that hot, too.
Get to see new Buck, Kyle Kuzma. Obviously, it's unfortunate about Chris Middleton, longtime Buck. Got pretty emotional about that too. They've made a tribute video for him.
Crazy. Never thought it'd be him. Now Geeson inside, meanwhile.
Ooh.
No good.
Got to make those.
Bounce out of bounds back to Oak Creek. Oh, he's got 12, though.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
Never know. Jalen Ortiz inbounds it and out of bounds. Back to Franklin. We got a big girls. Speaking of girls basketball, we got a big one at the end of the month. Come with us to the Al McGuire Center, Hortonville, Arrowhead.
I think it's to be seen too. There's a chance we might go back to Brookfield East for them against Beaver Dam.
Yeah.
But we're not sure yet. We got plenty of games that are good on that day. So.
Yeah.
But Hortonville Arrowhead is going to be a big one.
There's a doubleheader, possibly.
They'll know the bracket.
That one's out of bounds.
We'll know the brackets by then for girls too, right?
Yeah,
that's how that's
girls come out next Sunday, a week from today. And a week from Sunday. So a week after the Super Bowl. Let's just say it that way. I'm sure Jason Zaleski and them, they'll have their call-in show with primarily the up north coaches. Not sure if any down here will call in.
And this is our
Wadinsky's foul.
Third or fourth girls game we've done so far this season.
And everyone's like, what's with the limited? It's just that we got to pick around our schedule. Obviously, we've had the Arrowhead Muskego girls game. They've all been, hey, just think about this.
They've all been close?
They've all been upsets.
Oh, yeah? Well, so far not tonight.
Well, yeah, we got a long game ahead of us, but all the 2 for 2 so far with girls games. And they've both been upsets. Tosa East lost their first game on the network. I think Arrowhead lost their first game on the network as well. Ooh. And Wadinsky misses both, another foul.
Fouls galore.
Yep, looks like it.
Yeah, that's just been the story of the game, though. Franklin can't get their offensive rebounds or defensive rebounds.
No good. Rebounded that time.
Giving Oak Creek way too many second chance opportunities.
Inside pass and a foul.
It's just close because Oak Creek, they're not really able to hit their shots through that.
8 fouls between 2 teams, 15 points between 2 teams. Grace Meinholz pass it in. Franklin looking for something here. Obviously only 3 points here, almost 10 minutes in. Spinning around. 3-point shot. That hits it for Franklin. Gromowski.
It's their first bucket in like 6 minutes, I believe. That's something to get off your chest, right? A relief, sigh of relief.
Murphy now with the basketball. It looks like Haluknik's main starting lineup is a lot of, except Geeson. Obviously, most of them are back in the game now. Driving around now, back to Furman. Back to Jones.
Oh, look at Haluknik all the way on.
He calls a timeout. He didn't like what he was seeing. We'll head to break. More basketball coming your way.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
All right. Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vinksalata, 12-6 lead for the Knights. Here, Knights coming in ranked 21 in our Zaleski Sports rankings. That means they had the 21st highest seed score in the Division I. Obviously, they had a hard schedule this year. Like we mentioned, 2 non-conference games sticking out to me right there, Kimberly and Brookfield East. Obviously, Brookfield East you saw about a week ago on our network, and they took down a 17-0 Tosa East team. So they're no joke. Eichhoff, the inbound the basketball here. Gives it to Murphy. Murphy now from the top of the key. Inside now, Geeson looking to spin around, no good, overlays it. Now back to the top of the key. Back to Banowski. Back out to the right wing now. Spinning around, here's a shot, no good. Fight for the basketball, let's play wrestling.
Let's jump around. Jump ball.
Knights basketball.
I really like I keep saying it over and over again, but I still really love what Franklin's been doing on defense in this game. Oak Creek hasn't really scored that many points either in this first half. Usually in the SEC, they score a lot of points too, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
They play a lot
Laura
of thrillers.
Lupsko's team scored. Her and Case had, obviously she fell the Case last week, but they both had in the 80s in that game. So there's been some positives for the squad, even though 4-14, but there's been some other uplights you got to look at. And there's a foul. And there's been a lot of fouls here early on. 9 between both teams.
Well, it wasn't as bad as how many fouls Franklin had in the guys' game. That first one, what was it? 9 fouls with 9 minutes left still. But that's how you know it's rivalry, right? I mean, both teams in that sense.
Eichhoff's first free throw, no good. Eichhoff's second free throw is good, so she goes 1 for 2. It's a 13-6 lead now for Oak Creek. Now back to the top of the key. Looking to spin around now. Back to Grace Meinholz. And that one's tipped off the hands and back to Oak Creek. We got the who was that to chance.
Oak Creek's fans trying to get something to talk about now.
Obviously, you went down there. You probably heard it, but Franklin chanted, we still own you at the end of the last game.
I'll be honest.
I mean,
even
Eichhoff, no good.
Coming straight up from an Oak Creek High School grad, they do. I'll admit it.
They beat him a lot.
Football, basketball, baseball at times.
Well, that was
baseball's mixed. I mean, it's series, but when it comes to Franklin trying to get the state in baseball, in that case, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was 2 years ago. You want a girls basketball score update from our area? This is girls now. Greenfield leads Greendale 28-26, not that far from here. I'll check on the boys. That's a highly anticipated boys game. Oh, the boys game's not running on Huddle. Oh, yeah, it is. They got 2 streams up for the girls for whatever reason. We got a 14-14 game at Greendale High School.
For girls?
For boys.
Boys.
Obviously,
where are they playing?
Greendale's playing Greenfield.
Oh, yeah, that's a big rivalry.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna check on that. I might have to check. What did it? Brookfield East and Central play?
Yeah, that's probably the biggest they've ever played each other with.
Check.
Yeah. Greenfield and Greendale, obviously both teams playing really good basketball this year. Greenfield only one loss. Greendale just beat Pewaukee the other day for the first time in 9 years. So both teams playing the basketball they want to play into that game. So it'll be interesting. So now Murphy with the basketball.
I think Brookfield Central's won like 10 games in a row too.
Yeah.
I said Oak Creek was one of the hottest teams for the boys' side coming into the week, but that's over now. I mean, they're still.
Geeson, what a move!
Hey, they haven't even started there yet.
And here's a mid-range from Larry McRae. McCrary, sorry. Like I said, it was very loud. I could barely talk to each coach because the band was playing. And obviously, this gym is really small. Noise carries. Here's a three-pointer. Why not? And ooh!
Kawhi.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Jordan Murphy pulling Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, they put the wrong score up there.
I got 18-8.
Yeah.
Is that what you got?
It said 15-11 Sabres.
I'm going to, for now, are we going to go where we're going? 18-8? Yeah.
It's 18-8, yes.
They just changed it back.
Well, they had the wrong score up there at first. They gave the wrong team the three-pointer. Driving around now. Franklin's got some good ball movement tonight. They just had a tough time hitting some shots here. Driving around, up, looking, and it's blocked out of bounds. No, it doesn't go out of bounds. It actually stays in. Oak Creek going fast on the other side. Murphy now with the basketball. Murphy up, and no good. Rebounded by Meinholz. Back to the left wing. Here's a deep three.
Ooh.
No good that time from Cabrera.
Tough break.
Sophia Peets with the basketball now. Back to Geeson. Back to Murphy. Murphy looking to get in. Heavily guarded now. Geeson open. Inside. Spinning around. Back outside. Here's a three-point shot. No good.
Good save.
And that was a good save, you're right. Almost not. Back to Martin. Back to Cabrera. To the right wing we go. McCary with the basketball. Actually, that was Binkowski. Back to McCrary now. Obviously, Oak Creek's got that tough defense here. That's kind of like staggered some shots. Up! No good.
Just can't buy a bucket right now.
8 points here in the first half for Franklin. Timeout, Steve Haluknik. He wants a 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Back here on Zaleski Sports. Matt Peck, Elijah Banks-Alata. 18-8 Oak Creek lead. It's been that kind of night. 2:34 remaining here before the half.
Touche.
4-14. Franklin comes in tonight. 3-6 Franklin, and then Oak Creek 10-0.
My goodness, man.
What?
I didn't hate on. Well, this is off topic to the game, but I haven't been dissing Kuzma that much. I've got like 3 texts from some friends already, like Kuzma's not that bad. I mean, as long as someone is on the Bucks, I hope they're good.
Yeah,
That's
always,
just how I put
always.
it. I got to root for them. I know we just lost a franchise player, but
Murphy with the basketball. Here now, inside pass. Looking to spin around. No, doesn't go in that time.
Hammer, that looked like that went in.
I know. Meinholz going fast. Pass. Here's a mid-range
There's a good
shot.
look. Oh.
No good. Meanwhile, rebound put back. Oh, cannot get that one to fall.
Goodness.
Man.
Lit on the rim.
Something's on the rim.
All game.
Jordan Murphy with the basketball. Why is he counting down?
Wait. Oh.
I was like,
He's counting while they're playing. I thought I was like, wait a minute, we got shot clock all of a sudden?
yeah, what does the PA announcer do? I was so confused there for the moment. I'm like, you're not supposed to talk as a PA announcer counting down. What's this about?
I was thinking the PA announcer, we know him now because we've been working with Franklin for a while, Rick Gold. I was thinking that he thought the clock was wrong or something. That's a good laugh.
Looks like that time we came to remember we came here for the volleyball game that time and
Yes.
the national anthem stopped playing 12 times?
Yeah. Oh,
And they were all looking around like at each other like,
then people started singing it too,
Yeah,
right?
they
That's the best part about it.
Jenna Kuhn at the line now for Oak Creek.
Everybody coming together to sing it.
First free throw is good. Actually, I was going to say,
I think that the countdown from the PA announcer kind of got it mixed up now.
because I was like, did I just lose my mindset on basketball rules? I didn't see her make a shot before that.
This is interesting.
Yeah. She has to make it 20-8. Got it.
Oh.
2 for 2.
All right. Someone's got to inbound it. Oh.
Yep. Brianna Binkowski will inbound it.
See, Taylor Trong is back on the bench, but she's not checking back in. Looked like she was being able to walk fine.
And
Remember,
here comes Cordell Smith.
3 points, yeah.
Oh. I was like, what happened? Gabrielle Pritchard will bring it up court now.
Night's got to be good for the Sabres boys team. You got to figure the energy, the vibes in the locker room are high.
Here's a three-point shot. No good. And it bounces out the rafters. Bring it back now. Got the wrong team up here again. Jordan Murphy back to Rivera. Rivera looking to spin. Look at her go.
Ooh,
And no
almost
good.
got that
Rebound.
Kawhi.
What a rebound pull down.
Kawhi bounce almost too.
Deep three. Why not? No
Ooh.
good. And another rebound. Sophia Peets now with the rebound.
Just like I said, Franklin's been out rebound like crazy this game.
And there we go. Jenna Kuhn finally gets one to fall. So now 22-8. Pritchard now with the basketball. Binkowski now. Back to Pritchard. Back spinning around now. And a travel.
And you can't do that, Chance.
Savannah Jones inbounds it. Now Jordan Murphy.
You know
will bring it slowly.
how the Franklin fans, obviously, the student section was chanting, "We still own you."
Yeah.
Bet you at least Oak Creek could say that for, like, at the most part, girls basketball, right?
Yeah.
That's the sport they're mainly dominant against Franklin, and if I say something about that, right?
And fun fact, like 2 years
senior
ago.
year, right?
Our senior year, Oak Creek fell to Franklin in the playoffs after Haluknik's
Yeah.
100-game winning streak was collapsed.
Well, we were actually, when we were with our old network, we just did it for fun, obviously, back then at the time. But what was it? The girls team, that was their first win in like years against, or the conference
Well, it
streak
was
ended,
10.
right?
Yeah, it was 10
the
because
conference streak was over. But that's why Haluknik, he's in the Hall of Fame, right?
you got to put a guy in the Hall of Fame
Oh,
for
yeah.
that. I mean, no matter what conference you're in, that's impressive to do.
To be able to sustain a good team every year,
Yeah.
and he's also a coach, keep in mind, too, that's won a state championship.
Yeah.
So that
I remember
alone,
those Rush
too.
Center days with Steve Haluknik. He won one with 2014, I think, Oak Creek. Always known to, the girls' team to be pretty good.
He's also a math teacher at Oak Creek High School. Knew him. Well, I didn't have him as a teacher back at the Oak Creek days, but
And another turnover.
story of the half.
Back to Murphy.
Gotta go. You gotta
He's
go.
I was going to say, you got time up at the buzzer. No good. 23-8. We head to halftime here. Oak Creek with the lead, and we'll be back in a couple minutes with scoring.
Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
At Fleet Farm, we're all about your everyday, but not just any old day. Here, every day's opening day. Every day's a school day. Every day's a monster day. And every day is too short. Whatever makes your day, Fleet Farm's got everything you need for everyday life.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com. Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Talk.
Back here on Zaleski Sports. Matt Peck, Elijah Vanksalata here. Let's just say this, it's a scoring 23-8 here at half. First for the leading Oak Creek Knights. We got not very high numbers, but a lot of players tied for 4. Kaylin Eichhoff, Jenna Kuhn, Megan Geeson, all at 4. 3, we got Alyssa Rivera and Jordan Murphy. And with 2, we got Amelia Furman on Franklin the other side, only 8 points in the first half. Taylor Trong with 3. Ella Gramowski with 3, and Lily McCrary with 2. That's Franklin scoring for the first half. We will, the dance team just concludes. We got about 7 minutes remaining here, but we'll just talk about, we'll recap our night and recap what we got tomorrow. So people don't have to sit on commercial for the rest of the night, but obviously Oak Creek, a 23-8 lead here. Franklin gets the big win in the boys game side of things. Takes down a state-ranked Oak Creek Knights.
You could tell, too, like before we go back on another quick game break, you could tell it meant a lot to those players and Coach Tyler Padol. Like I said in his interview, right? Last year they kind of took it personal, right? Mm-hmm. And would you ask him last week that kind of like what he gave like kind of like a motivated response about?
He told me, he says we don't look ahead. So when I asked him about Oak Creek and Park, he says, you know what, we're focused on Park right now because we focus on the rivalry games. We've done this too long.
I know that ranking that Oak Creek had in the coaches poll, that motivated them probably even more. Like, look, we beat them the first time, we could beat them again the second time, and they did just that. They were hitting their threes. They had that cold stretch, but Oak Creek had a cold stretch with them too. So, honestly, did Oak Creek even lead the last game? I don't really think
2-0.
That was it, though. Yeah. That was it after that. Franklin never took their foot off the gas. So, kudos to Tyler Padol. Might try to get him on 1 or 2 more times before the season ends. Maybe, it's been a great time having them on. Actually, remember last year I remember that same quote he told me, remember, against Indian Trail. We've had you guys on several times, and we've won without a win. How about that? This year, they're 2-0 so far on the network. So a turn of events.
Yeah,
and a great team.
Yeah, tomorrow is the big Fiserv event. We got the Big Ten style cameras,
Excited.
Big Ten broadcasts. We got 5 games or 6 games?
Yep, 6 games. I get to be on the headset for the Racine Park #1 team in the state against Milwaukee Juno, Dooney Johnson.
I got Lake Mills.
You got a good game too, though.
Lake Mills Cole the first game.
You get to
That's
set
10
the
a.m.
opener for us.
I get to set the tone. So you think it's going to be a really bad tone or a somewhat okay tone?
At least with the Zaleski guys, we're going to be joined by Jason and Trevor Zaleski
and
Mike Wendland. Yep.
And probably some Bucks guys too.
Yep, maybe them.
We got a lot of big.
We got a lot of camera. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's head to break. And
all right.
23-11, or 8.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
All right. Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vincelata here, 23-8 lead here for the Oak Creek Knights. The Oak Creek Knights 21 ranked in Division I in our Zaleski Sports, let's say, rankings. Obviously, the great on seed math, seed score. They won some big games this year. They've also played some pretty good teams and barely lost. So their strength of schedule is definitely there for them. And it's going to be an interesting second half here. Obviously, Franklin Not sure what their lowest is all year. It's first half points, but 8 points only in the first half. And even Oak Creek with 23 in the first half. They got to come playoff time. You're gonna have to try to put the foot on the gas and score more. Otherwise, some of these teams like Brookfield East or even Muskego or Kenosha Bradford. Well, Kenosha Bradford Oak Creek's still doing a pretty good job of. But say Muskego, for example, we had them on. They're a pretty good team. They're in the same section as Oak Creek. They're gonna have to, figure some things out. Score a few more points to probably take down those teams.
Let's roll.
Let's roll. One more half of basketball.
And we got a full day of hoops tomorrow. Full day. I got to get my good night's sleep tonight, man. We got to get up really early tomorrow.
Don't remind me. I'm so looking forward for the day tomorrow, but just don't talk to me about waking up.
What?
You know I don't do well in the morning. I can barely make it to church on Sundays. I'm kidding. I'm not that bad with it, but
thank goodness my church has a 10:30 service.
Well, mine's 10, so I beat you by 30.
So I can sleep in a little bit longer.
I'm up by 9, out the door by 9:45.
Especially when we're back at school, I try to cherish the weekends even more.
Yeah, not this weekend. Next weekend.
Well, obviously tomorrow.
Well, I'm talking about
tomorrow's gonna be fun.
Oh, I'm not mad that I have to go there tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Just
and then
definitely not mad. I'm really happy that we get to do this event tomorrow.
Oh, good balance right there from Geeson. And then obviously we wind it down Sunday night with the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Watch the Bucks early at 2 p.m. on Sunday.
Yeah. Here's a 3. Got it.
There you go.
Binkowski, her first 3.
Brianna Binkowski.
So down by 12 now. Here comes Oak Creek. Here's Eichhoff for 3. No good.
Oh. Franklin, you can roll it down the floor. Oh,
yeah, they're looking to get some. Oh, here we go. Here's a 3.
Oh.
No good. Spin move, body, and out of bounds. Back.
Refs letting him play.
Inbounds it now to Murphy. Murphy now with the basketball. Looking to spin around. Beautiful pass inside. Geeson cannot finish. Nichols with the basketball now. Nichols pass outside.
Ooh, could have had a good look at a shot right there.
Binkowski. Back to the right wing. Looking around. Here's a pass. Here's a 3-point shot. Why not?
How about that? 6-0 run to open up the half.
And it's Binkowski twice. Now back down to a 9-point game.
Almost time to call the fire department for Brianna Binkowski.
Yeah.
Starting to heat up. And how about that too? Franklin on a 6-0 run to start the second half. That's what you love to see. Maybe that was a good energy message at the half.
Jones back to Geeson, and inside it's stolen. Oh, and a foul.
Everything going right so far in the second half for Franklin.
Pritchard now with the basketball. Back to Binkowski. Lemke now with the basketball. And we laugh because the PA guy went on right in the middle of the play.
I don't think it was a countdown this time, though.
Yeah. I think there was some donation thing going on last time. That's why they did it. Because I'm like, why is he coming on right in the middle of the play counting down?
Let him know, though.
Yeah. Spinning around. Up. Ooh. No good. Cannot finish. Franklin with the rebound. Puts back up. And one.
Uh-oh. 8-0 run for Franklin. Here they come.
Brennan Nichols, I should say.
They said, we want to still have a chance to sweep the night here and say night-night to the Knights.
Yeah, so it's a timeout.
Yeah, they sent in the momentum
Take
shifting.
a break here.
We'll take a ad.
Real quick.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Oh, I'm back. Okay. Sorry.
We got a game. We got a game.
Resting eyes.
I guess we do have a long morning tomorrow, or a long day tomorrow too, but worth it. Obviously. And she gets an and one free throw, 2 out of the timeout, so 3-point
Nichols
play.
will shoot a free throw
for
here.
Nichols. Make that a 9-0 run coming out the half.
And now we're within two possessions.
So I'm sorry, what is the coach's name again for Franklin girls?
Laura Lupsko.
Laura Lupsko. That must have been a great message at the half.
Yeah, I got to get that straightened out.
It's like, I bet you, like Tyler Padula, like, you know how we said they do really, like, they're good in the first half, but they're even better in that second half.
Yeah.
I just feel like the messages for Franklin in both games have been really good so far. In both halves.
Geeson will inbound it now. But beautiful pass inside. Geeson matching up, got it.
There you go. Here's a bucket to get you going if you're Oak Creek again.
Geeson, the normal leading scorer, up to 6 on the night. Franklin obviously still has a higher run here in the second half, but only down 8. They had 8 at half, though, and now they're up to 17, so they got a little bit more positive. They've scored more points in the second half already than they did in the first half, Franklin. And a foul. So that's one thing to look at for Franklin. More points in the second half than the first half, and we're only 4 minutes in.
Another timeout.
Another timeout. This
All
time,
right.
I guess we'll
take another.
Okay.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Back on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Banks-Salata here. 25-17 game here between Oak Creek and Franklin. Oak Creek in the lead. What in the world?
Error.
They had the horn go off when she was shooting the ball. There's 14 minutes left.
They got a good look too, but I didn't go in, so that's kind of like a break that
Steve
time.
Aluknik's like, he's putting his hands on, like, why are we stopping play? The refs are probably going to tell him, hey, you can't have a horn going off. Did somebody just like lay their elbow on it on accident, or what happened? Okay. Nobody knows what's going on here.
Interesting.
They must have came out of the timeout too fast. That's probably what happened.
Now the refs gathering around about it now. $14.55.
I wish we had a mic on Stanley Atkinson down there and he could tell us. Because then you could hear what the refs were saying. He's the scorekeeper here at Franklin. Gotten to know him over the years. Lemke back to Binkowski. Inside pass. Back outside. Here's a three-point shot. Why not? No good. Rebounded by Megan Geeson. Geeson going fast. Here's a three-point shot. Deep. No good.
Ooh.
Out of bounds. Geeson. Oh, what a save that time. Well, Creek's just getting all the rebounds here. They were in the first half, but like now they're kind of tightening themselves out here. Look at this ball movement. Geeson going inside. Here's a pass back outside. One on a three-point shot. No good. Back to Franklin. Binkowski now with the basketball back to Gromowski. Back to Pritchard. Pritchard looking to find somebody open. Oh, the ball almost went out of bounds. Now to Lemke. Lemke looking to drive in. Blocked that time. Falls out of bounds.
Yeah, that was
back to Oak Creek. Nobody wanted to touch it. It's like it was lava. The basketball was lava.
It was lava, but basketball.
Yeah, imagine screaming that in the gym. Like a couple years ago, everyone would run.
That was an amazing trend.
Yeah. And what happens if you didn't jump? You didn't lose. I mean, there was really no point in the game. Because if you yell floor is lava and you didn't get off the floor, what would happen to you? Nothing. Spinning around, up, could not finish.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Driving around, spinning, up, and no good but a foul. Gromowski draws the foul that time. First free throw is good. Gromowski with 4 tonight. Two for 2. Look at that bounce. 5 on the night for her, by the way. And back to a 6-point game. Laura Lupsko's team. I gotta make sure if I talk with her, if they come back after the game, if I'm saying that right. Obviously didn't have typical time to talk with her. The band was playing too loud, and I couldn't even hear Steve Aluknik, like I said in the first half. We got to ask each other, repeat each other ourselves like 4 times. What'd you say? Here's a three-point shot. Bang, no good. But what a rebound using that size. And the ball is stripped, but back to Oak Creek. Savannah Jones had that ball stripped briefly, but it went out of bounds. Murphy with the basketball. Jones inside. Yeason fouled. And that puts us at 2 fouls on the Sabres, 4 on the Knights. Murphy inbounds it now to Wadinsky. Back to Murphy. Here's a three-point shot, and no good, but a beautiful rebound, no good in the foul. Wadzinski was the one that was fouled. First free throw is good. Two for 2 that time from Wazinski. Franklin down 7 now. Looking to try to get themselves back in this game. They got a lot of time, about 11:50 remaining here. Pass back out to the other side. Here's a three-pointer. No good. And that one's going to be fight for the basketball. Who's got it? And Oak Creek ends up with it. Murphy now. Inside pass. Looking to spin around. Megan Geeson, no good. Overlaid a little bit that time. Pritchard now. Oh, beautiful lane. Up on the other side. Fouled. So Nichols will go to the line now.
A lot of free throws in the second half, huh?
Yeah. Seems like it. First free throw, no good. Yep, free throw number has been, a little bit higher. But we got 8 fouls between both teams, 5 on Oak Creek and then 3 on Franklin. Nichols missed the first free throw. Here's the next free throw. That one's good. 1 for 2 that time for Nichols, and it is 27-20 game now. To make sure I was reading the score right there. Now looking up fast. Got it to go. That's Jordan Murphy, 5 on the night. Binkowski now with the basketball. Now back to Cabrera. Inside pass and stolen again. Geeson going fast. Geeson spinning. What a move! And could not finish. And a fight for the basketball. We got last call for concessions. That sounds good right about now.
Popcorn. Put us back in that popcorn challenge. They got some amazing popcorn.
Speaking of popcorn,
smell it really
is
good
the popcorn master up here? No, I think he's down there. Elijah knows what I'm talking about.
Hands behind the back.
Yeah. Seemed like all the extra popcorn ended up on our table always. And then one time there was 4 bags. I said,
yeah, don't get me wrong, it's good too.
Yeah. I said, I gotta go to bed with a heart attack tonight with all that salt.
Maybe
spinning in.
Maybe it could have
given. What a move! And cannot finish.
Maybe it could have given our score higher than Brookfield Central.
Yeah. Alyssa Rivera goes to the line. First free throw, no good. Rivera with 3 tonight. Next free throw, no good. So 0 for 2. Franklin now with the basketball on the other side. And that one's tipped. Playing keep away. Defense chance coming out from the Oak Creek student section. Binkowski now with the basketball, giving it back here, now to the right wing.
That great defense.
Wow, that's good defense, but back to Franklin. Cabrera will inbound it. Looking for somebody. Now Cabrera gets the ball back.
Ooh,
pass across. That was a pretty good pass, though. And what a shot.
Third through the half for Binkowski. She's feeling it.
So a 6-point game.
It's closer than what people think. It's just the score just hasn't really been moving.
Yeah, for neither team. Murphy now with the basketball. Spinning around.
Ooh, travel. Uh-oh.
We're under 10 minutes remaining. This is when we call it the danger zone.
Like the, that one song? Highway to the danger zone.
Nichols gives it to
One Republic.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that was that person's name. I was like, Binkowski now, the hot hand, had the basketball. Now inside, now a foul again.
They're doing a lot of great things so far on the floor. In the second half.
Call the second half foul half. We got 10 fouls between both teams. I think it's going to go up even more in the last 10 minutes here. Last 9, sorry. Nichols now with the basketball. Up, ooh. Falls to the ground.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
There was a little bit of a plead case that time. They get them to convince it. I think the fans had something to do with the change call, too. They could tell
Steve Haluknik halfway
how
out.
much that meant.
You could just hear it in the corner of the gym. What? Inside pass.
Impossible.
It's an inside pass. Almost a.
Ooh, good find.
And got it.
Here we go.
Maddie Lemke. It's a 4-point game.
We're locked.
So, Oak Creek, 5 games above 500. Franklin, 10 games below 500. Here's a 3-point shot, and no good. And here comes Franklin on the rebound.
3 here would get the Franklin crowd to explode.
Here we go. Franklin moving the ball here, down 4.
Haven't had too much to cheer about in the second half.
If you're Laura Lupsko, you like to be in the situation you're in right now, definitely. A lot better of a situation you were in the last time you played Oak Creek. I think they were down by 20 or 30 at this time. The last game they played. Could be wrong though. I know it wasn't close.
Yeah, that's
back to Franklin, and Amelia Ehrman trying to plead her case for Oak Creek, saying she didn't touch it, but it happened right in front of me, and she did indeed touch it.
Inbound it, and good way just inbound it in the backcourt.
Binkowski and stolen.
Miscommunication.
Now from the top of the key. Eichhoff now with the basketball. Spinning around, up with it, and trying to go.
Great defense.
They're looking for a foul.
That just standing there like a brick wall. That's the idea.
Up and off the feet, back to Oak Creek. (29-25). Oak Creek with the basketball. Under 8 minutes remaining now. Savannah Jones with the basketball. Inside to Geeson. Geeson trying to use that size. Go! What a move! Geeson, why not? She gets the scoreboard moving again to 6. Timeout, Franklin. 6-point game. Full timeout. We'll see you in a couple seconds.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
All right. Back here on Zaleski Sports, 31-25 Oak Creek lead, 7:27 remaining in this game. Oak Creek looking to go 13-7, or else Franklin, they can come back, try to make themselves 5-14. Franklin now with the basketball. Gives it back to the top of the key, inside now. Back outside. And that one is stolen again. Back to the Knights we go. Ortiz with the basketball. Eichhoff, what a pass. Staying up airborne, going with the pass too. Jones, look at this ball movement for the Knights. Ortiz now. Franklin's trying to tighten up their defense here, down 6. Obviously, it would be huge if they could hold. And I could tell Oak Creek's expecting something big when the AD, Scott Holler's got his phone out. They're expecting a big shot here.
Ooh, almost stolen that time.
Inside, looking to move, and stripped that time for Franklin. Franklin's going fast on their side, and stripped again. Oh, and we got a hard fall.
That's a charge.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's got to be a charge. And Eichhoff gets up like it was nothing. I got to give her credit. She just jumped up. She fell pretty hard, too.
You can hear that. Gotta love that, though. Putting your body on the line for a rivalry game. Big games like this.
Murphy now with the basketball. Driving in, trying to spin around. Oh, what a move! And he got it to go that time. Amelia Ehrman, only 4 tonight, but she gets a key point to get him up 8. And overthrown, back to the Knights. Jordan Murphy will bring it up court. Inside, Megan Geeson that time. 10 on the night, the only double-digit scorer for the Knights. Now back to Binkowski. Nichols now with the basketball pass. So that was a pretty good pass that time. Able to avoid it from going out of bounds, back out. Driving in now. Up with it fast. No good, but a foul. Lemke that time. Lemke goes to the line. 2 points tonight. First free throw is good. Next free throw, no good. Oak Creek gets the rebound that time. Eichhoff picks it up. Murphy now with the basketball. Murphy heavily guarded now. Geeson comes, takes it over. Geeson driving up and blocked and falls. Ooh, no. She fell hard, and just like Eichhoff, she gets up right away. So 9-point game. It'll be back to Oak Creek. Murphy set the inbound. Here's and a block. Another block out of bounds. Back to Oak Creek. So 9-point game stays. Time's ticking for Franklin. They want to try to get this one back down. They haven't led, but they've actually made it closer than last time. Trap inside. What a move. Not able to put it back up, though. Binkowski now with the basketball. Here's a three-point shot. Huge! Lemke
needed it.
And it's a 6-point game. Franklin has not been able to get it under 6 points, though. They've been getting close, but Jones now with the basketball. Back to Geeson. Murphy now with the basketball. Back to Furman. Geeson fouled. Crazy, the final time these two will ever play in Southeast Conference action.
Yeah.
Oak Creek moves to the Classic 8 next year for all sports. Honoring them by airing this game tonight. All the years we've honored it.
All sports but football.
Yep, and football, Franklin's looking like it's going to move after this year, so pretty much everything they'll be away from each other.
I just got to say in some ways that Oak Creek's not going to the Classic 8 in football, that's almost like a good thing at times. That's a tough conference to play in.
Lewis Brown told me he wants the Classic 8. Oh, that one rims out for
I
Eichhoff.
want to blame like a team like Franklin that's been like stellar for decades.
He says, we talked to him before a game when we had him as a homeschool. He goes, we're trying to get to the Classic 8. I'm like,
I don't blame him.
I told him, I'm like, good.
I feel like it's just for now, it's a little bit different for Oak Creek.
Here's a three-point shot. Ooh, almost there. Puts up, put back, no good, and a foul. Not the motion you wanted that time, but able to draw a foul out of it. Maya Martin, who's been quiet tonight, goes to the line, has a chance to get one of her first points. First free throw off the front of the rim, no good.
I think maybe the nerves getting into her a little bit.
Big game.
Big game, yep.
6 point trailing. 3:23 remaining. Martin's free throw, no good.
Tough break.
Here inside pass, botting up, no good. Rebound, oh, and got it. Amelia Ehrman. Is it Furman or Ehrman? Furman. I wrote my E so sloppy. We'll be like the Illinois kid. We'll call him the wrong name for the first half, even though the coach writes it. It's Davis, but he writes Divas on my score sheet. I'm like.
Was it the Illinois team? Yep.
Yeah, Warren Township. I'm like. I said assistant. No, you don't know your own players' names?
Spanish Davies.
There you go.
Davies. With like an accent on the I.
So an 8-point game. Cabrera now with the basketball. Inside pass. Looking to spin around. Put up. Got it. Oh, and one. Brianna Nichols. Brenna, sorry. I keep adding the I or the extra A. Has a chance to make this a 5-point game. They haven't been under 6. Could be a new benchmark to something that could lead to something. Nichols free throw, no good.
Gotta make those free throws.
Can't get under 6, it seems like.
That's like Oak Creek couldn't get it tied last game.
Out of bounds, stays with Oak Creek.
Good defense. Ooh.
What happened?
Do that.
What happened? I didn't even see.
We're good. We're good.
I was gonna say I have the suitcase in front of me to set up my phone.
I like my suitcase.
Every time I come to the game, I feel like I'm walking in the airport.
Where's the terminal at the school?
Yeah. It's in Franklin's new field house. Oh, wait, it's not there yet.
Couple more years.
Jones for 3. No good. Rebounded here. 6-point
no one for Oak
game.
Creek was there to box out that time. I think Haluknik was mad about that.
Well, falling down. And a charge back to the Knights. Jones inbounds it here. And got it, Jordan Murphy. So an 8-point game now. Here's a 3-pointer, keep it close, nope, no good. Oh, what a save, out of bounds. Geeson grabs the rebound though. It looked good, good effort though.
Yeah, gotta fight for the ball.
Murphy now. Murphy had the big shot last time, the 2-pointer. Inside, Geeson going up, got it.
Looking a lot more likely Geeson. With Oak Creek trying to seal the deal.
12-point lead, 12 points for Geeson tonight. She'll be our likely highlight house player of the game if they hang in. Yeah, we'll stay. Elijah's gonna unhook himself. Make sure that mic, I had to switch some on that mic. It wasn't working at first. I don't know what happened. But luckily I figured it out. I was playing with it. I'm like, it was just on. What happened? We'll turn her on. I'll go down early just like you did. Because this is always going to get crowded. Yeah, because this isn't Case versus Franklin where there's no one in the hallway. Is it at least on in there? Okay.
Testing, yep.
All right, good. So 10-point game here. Under a minute and a half remaining. Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up after this. winning coach and highest scoring player. Right now, Oak Creek in the lead would be Steve Aluknik, and highest scoring player would be Megan Geeson, who is actually the highest average scoring leader for Oak Creek all year. And out of bounds. Back to Oak Creek. Jones with the basketball. Inside, almost stolen that time. Good effort that time for Franklin. Try to execute the steal almost. And a foul. Let me get some crowd noise in. And also make sure this thing works. You know what happened last time when we tried to get crowd noise in with Agape Keys? You couldn't hear it, I know. But I thought we were going to be able. That was funny, though. Yeah, I'm sure you heard that. Out of bounds. Back to Franklin. Minute 10 remaining. 1:10. I wouldn't worry too much. Yeah, roll the ball. Roll that ball. Brenna Nichols passes it inside. I think the foot was on the line, but here we go. And foul execution starts. Decent grabs the rebound. Back out of bounds. So we'll look to inbound here. Back to Murphy. Murphy now with the basketball, and here's a foul. Murphy goes to the line. First free throw is good. Murphy goes 2 for 2, and I'm going to head down here in a couple seconds. I'm going to wait a couple seconds. I think it's a little too soon. Next dead ball, I'll go down. Because you know this hallway gets very compact and misses the rim. And a foul. All right, I'm going to take the walk. We'll keep my mic on mute because I'm sure I'll be down there for the game ends. Elijah's got us the rest of the way.
Very great game they got going here. 31 seconds left to go. Oak Creek head coach Steve Haluknik going to do some pretty big things. Going to get ready for the potential conference championship. They're going to improve to 11-0. That just shows how great of a coach he is and how great of players he's gotten. Like I said before, they've gotten that 100-game winning streak as the free throw is no good and you have an injury on the head. A little bit of a hard hit. And he has substitution to check in. Number 21, Nayeli Cabrera checking in. So taking it from the top, or from the baseline is more free throws coming. The person on the inbound was Jordan Murphy. To the line right now is Sophie Peets. closing in on the end of this game. Both free throws true from Peets. And we're closing in on the end of the game here. Matt Peck will be just courtside as we finish this game for the Nacenville Dairy post-game show as a three-point shot, no good. Oak Creek going to hold on to this one, and they're going to defeat them and stay undefeated in conference, 45-31 over their rivals. They sweep them for the last time in SEC conference play. 45-31 once again is our final. That'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Peck going to be courtside for our Nacenville Dairy post-game show with Coach Haluknik right after this.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nacenville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nacenville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, here with head coach Steve Haluknik. Coach, you get the 45-31 win over Franklin tonight. Just tell me about how you did it.
Well, it wasn't easy, I'll tell you that. So give them credit. They played hard tonight, they battled, but I think we played a lot of tough teams, and the game was a 6-point game, 5 minutes left, and I think that's when we pulled away. We're used to being in those type of games, and the kids produced. I think we outscored them 15-0 down the stretch, so that was the difference down the stretch.
Yeah, you improved 11-0 in conference, and our network's mainly up north, so not many people know about your streak that you had. Yeah. But you look like you're looking to restart it here a little bit this year.
Oh yeah, the kids are playing hard. We're getting better every week, and we're looking to go undefeated in conference again and get a new streak going.
Perfect. Thanks for your time, Coach. Now we're here with our highlight house player, Megan Geeson. It looks like you spilled a bunch of water on the floor. Now they got a mess to clean up. Anyways, great game tonight. You guys take down Franklin. Obviously, a year ago, I think. Did you split with them, or did they sweep you?
I think we lost in overtime.
Okay.
I didn't play though, so I'm.
But you swept them this year. Yep. Just tell me about how you guys got it done.
It's been a long streak, and it's always been a good rivalry. So every time we get to this game, we take it really serious, and it's like we take it to heart. So.
Just tell me about how you guys have got it done so far. Obviously, 11-0 in conference. No matter what conference you're in, no matter how weak or strong, you got to work together to get that done. Just tell me about the team that you guys have been on. A great program always.
We've always wanted a good streak, but a couple years ago it broke, and I feel like we really wanted to get that back. And we usually have doubters, so we just needed to get that streak back. So.
All right, so we do a highlight house thing at Zaleski Sports. Obviously, we never had Oak Creek girls on before, so I'll tell you what to do. So you're gonna take the microphone.
Oh wait.
Yeah. Take the microphone. Elijah's right there. I'm gonna count you down from 3, 2, 1. You're gonna say your name, and then I'm in the house. So your first and last name, and then I'm in the house.
Megan Geeson in the house.
I'm in the house.
Okay. Megan Geeson, I'm in the house.
Yes, and then you're gonna look at Elijah right there. I'll count you down.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Megan Geeson, I'm in the house.
Thank you.
Yep.
Great game tonight. Great game tonight. Oak Creek gets the win, 46-31. Big day tomorrow. You got to come on Zaleski Sports tomorrow. Prep Showcase, Fiserv Forum, boys basketball, 6 games. Big Ten setup. Be with us tomorrow. Matt Peck, Elijah Vixela signing off from the Oak Creek Franklin.